The Ramble Football Club is proudly sponsored by Glasby Pallets, offering a one-stop solution for all of your pallet needs. Get in touch now on 01709 585 646 to discuss your pallet requirements. And thank you again to Sonny and the team for their continued support of Ramble FC. What is happening, people? And welcome back to the Ramble FC. Nearly. Welcome back to Ramble FC. I am, of course, Jimmy, and I've not been leading on a watch-along on Ramble FC for such a long time. So I am delighted to watch a game tonight, just chill, just relax, and watch two neutral sides who are very good, first and second in league, with no real jeopardy, no danger on it. I'm just going to watch two good sides in the best league in the world go toe-to-toe. I have to say, Middlesbrough are the best side that I've seen come to Bramall Lane this season. I will be surprised if they don't win the league, if I'm honest. I think Kim Helberg's done a brilliant job with them. I think if they win tonight, they'll take some stopping. I just favour them tonight. I just favour them. So I'm not on my own. I'm not flying solo tonight. We've actually got a Ramble debut. I don't want to build it up too much because I don't want to sort of make him nervous or anything like that. But welcoming in, it's Platinum Rambler. It's Adam. How's it going, pal?
Yeah, all right, mate. I'm not too bad. Yourself?
Yes, I'm very well, thank you. Very well. We've just met very briefly, haven't we, before we came on?
Yeah.
So you've had a quick chance to check the teams.
Yeah.
What's your initial thoughts, pal?
I'm interested in the fact that Middlesbrough have gone 4-4-2. I like it. Like, we don't get to see it enough, so it's interesting that they've chose that against the 4-2-3-1, which has been the most used, I'd say, this season.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I am just trying to keep up with my my fellow lead commentators by putting the teams up. I should have been more prepared than this. I will have Batman Lou and the Man Mountain shaking their heads at me, and Jordan Motson, who's done the same as well. Onyeka is making an appearance for Cov. I don't know if that's his debut, but obviously was somebody that United were in for. Have you seen much of Onyeka, Adam, previously?
No, to be honest, this not just the first being on here. This is the first time, I think, since a kid I've watched a neutral game.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's really cool. I love that. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. So,
growing up, I watched. No, this is going to sound like a lot of like glazing, but I like Scholesy because he was ginger. As you can tell, I'm ginger, and I used to watch.
My daughter's ginger, mate. No wrong with that.
He was class. And I can remember always just trying to glance at Man United just to see if he were doing anything fantastic. So, like, other than that, I've not really watched anything since a kid. That was the last thing I can remember.
Right. Okay. So, does that mean that you haven't really much of an idea, other than when they played United, you haven't much of an idea about these two teams? Is that fair to say?
Yeah, I mean, I know a few of the like key players. Like, I've seen Bobby Thomas and that from other games and stuff like that. And I know a few to keep an eye out for. But other than that, I don't know the squads enough to go in depth like some of the other people. But I know enough to know who's experienced enough that could cause either side trouble.
So what you're saying is we're relying on my knowledge. I hope that's not the case, mate. I hope that's not, because we're really struggling if that's where we are. No, I'm sure you'll know just as much as I do, if not probably more. So I'm looking forward to this, pal. I have now done it. I think you have bought me enough time. Let's see if this works. Rushworth, Van Uwijk, Latti, blah, blah, blah. Thomas, De Silva, Grimes. So I think I know this team. In fact, I do. And I know enough about these two teams. I'm confident tonight that we're going to have a good stream, pal. Don't you worry about that. Right, let's get into some comments early doors, because I've already seen a couple that came on before we went live. I don't know if you can see them on your side of things, mate, or whether you might not be able to. I honestly can't remember. It's been a while since I've used StreamYard, to be honest. But Lee says, bold and brilliantly, says, just wanted to wish Adam all the best tonight on his Ramble debut. Enjoy the experience. Good luck up the blades. up the Ramble FC. He also says he reminds us of our football therapy predictions, which was Coventry to lose 2-1 at home tonight. That's myself and Lee's predictions. Paul's gone for a 2-0 Boro. George's gone for a 1-0 Boro. And the Ramblers have gone through Thom, have gone for a 3-1 victory to the away side. So we're all predicting a Middlesbrough win tonight. Absolutely crazy to say how well Coventry have been going this season, but it just shows what people think of Middlesbrough. What did you think to them, pal, when you saw them against us other night?
They were very class in the middle, like them three. It was Hackney. I can't remember the other two off the top of my head, but them
McGree
three
and
working
Morris.
together.
Yeah.
They played really well, the little 1-2s and the way that they just managed to glide past. They can play very well if they hit the same form continuously, because that's key. But again, Coventry started season, they were going for it week in, week out. So I don't think it's going to be just as clean cut and dry. I think today they're both going to have to work for it.
Yeah, I agree. I agree, mate. I think that's a fair shout. Lee says, I fancy Boro just to have too much for Cov. The excellent three in midfield, like you've been talking about, Morris, Hackney and Brown. Oh, it were Brown, not McGree, of course. Outpassing, outworking and outclassing the Coventry midfield and controlling the game. So Alan Brown came from Preston, went to Boro on a free. He went to Sunderland, I think, on a free. He might be on loan at Boro from Sunderland. So it's been a good pickup, whoever it was. Lou says, all the best on your debut, Adam. Great game for it. Who's your pick in this one? Yeah, I've given you mine. What's your thoughts on this game, Adam?
I think Cov are going to win it.
Do you?
Yeah.
Nice.
I really do. I think the underdog element at the minute that they're on, I think they're going to push for it. I think they're going to just nick it.
Wow. So you're going against form, but you're backing them to kickstart their season again and sort of get going. And brilliant! That'd be really good. To be fair,
it'd also make the table more pressurized and very close. And it makes it more long-winded. So that's another win for us as well.
That's true. As it stands, Boro are top of the table on 61 points. Coventry have dropped down to second on 59. So if Coventry do beat them, then obviously just simple maths for everybody here. But Coventry will go back top of the table. If Boro beat Cov, then it's 5 points clear of second. It's just incredible. And that's what 6 wins on spin will do for you when you're already having a good season. Dave Morwood says, evening, Jimmy and Adam. This should be a Boro win. Looking forward to a good match. Boro, best team I've seen this season. Up all the rambles, up the blades, up the positive 6, like and subscribe. I will say, Dave, I agree with you, pal. But I think Adam's got a point as well, because if you'd have asked us that question 10 games ago, we'd have all said Coventry at best team in league. So it swings and roundabouts, and it's momentum is key. Boro certainly have the momentum at the minute, but when does it run out? Because it certainly just don't carry on and on and on and on. So Bryce says, we welcome everyone into the Ramble FC chat, and we want everyone here to feel comfortable to air their views. All we'll ask is that you keep it clean and be nice to each other. Respect each other's views, please. Yeah, absolutely right. We don't have many rules here. It's just to respect each other in the comments. If somebody has a different opinion to you, it's their right, to be fair. So Ian says, good evening, Jimmy and Adam. Good luck, Adam. I'm sure you'll smash it, pal. Mark Meldrew in the comments. Any football on Sunday? I don't know, mate. I don't know. There might be. I believe you might be making it down, might you, Adam, on Sunday?
Hopefully, yeah. I think it's Rich said he's going to be able to sort me a ticket, hopefully. So I need to check up with him on that. But I know he's on holiday, so I'm going to let him have a bit of time.
No, bother him now. In fact, ring him. No, don't ring him while we're on stream. But I think Cov are going to get slapped, says Jack. Slapjack. No, well, I think that'd be a surprise, to be honest. I think it'd be a surprise. I know Boro are a very good team, front-footed, but Cov are no mugs. They're not in good form at the minute, but they're no mugs. Another pilot like Statman Jack, if you know, you know. Don't be having that, Adam. Don't be having that from Mark Meldrew, saying you've got your pilot gear on.
Listen, it's a microphone. You can hear me clearly. You don't get interference from TV.
Hey, and this is coming from the man that on our deadline day stream couldn't get going for the first half an hour because he kept losing signal, losing internet, couldn't hear him, couldn't this, that, and other. So take that, Meldrew. put that in your pipe and smoke it. I'll stick up for you, pal.
No worries, mate. Cheers.
It's all right. Daniel says, hi, Jimmy. I think tonight could be a goal fest or a boring 0-0. Let's hope you're right with first one, and I'll take that all day long. Evening, gents. Going for a Cov smashing tonight. 3-0 to the Boro, says Nige. Easily the best team in the championship. I reckon Cov will drop out of the top 6. Just don't think they can handle the pressure. I can see them dropping out at top 2, but top 6, Nige. Blah, blah, blah. Brilliant. Yeah, thank you, Marco. Evening, gents, says Tom. Going to be a blinder of a game, this one. Hope so, mate. Hope so. Hope you're both well, too. Yes, you as well, pal. Evening, all, says Corporal Callahan. Good evening, Corporal. Hope you are well, sir. Sheila's Wheel says, evening, Jimmy and Adam. Enjoy your debut, Adam. Looking forward to a good close match with Boro just coming out the winners. Ooh, interesting. Right, before we go any further, pal, I've got to the end of the comments, so I think it's now time for a quick word from our sponsors.
Do you want your favourite replica shirts for the World Cup? Check out okjersey.com. It's high-quality jerseys starting from just £15. I love mine. From modern-day shirts to the old classics that we all love. Use the code RAMBLE at the checkout to get 8% off your order. Get ready for the World Cup in style. And thank you to OK Jersey for their support of the Ramble.
Now then, mate. So you've already said that you are predominantly, well, you're a Blade through and through, aren't you? Those are the games you watch. Those are the games you look forward to. Not usually that bothered about watching neutral games, which is fair. What is your thinking about? It can be a Blade shirt or it can be any sort of shirt from all time. We just had the OK Jersey thing. What is one of the iconic shirts? When you think that is a brilliant shirt, it can be international or club. What is like an iconic shirt to you?
I think I can't remember exactly which one because I was very young, but the original England red top with the is it the gold star and everything on it?
Oh, nice.
That's a classic. I love that.
Yeah,
one.
it is. Long sleeves.
Yeah.
Like it. I think that's from the. I think that came out as like a fashion item after the '66 World Cup side, if that makes sense. So it we're reborn again, I think, in recent times. So yeah, I agree. I think that's a lovely shirt.
Let's have something to do with the Coca-Cola sponsorship that they did as well.
Could have been. Yeah, could have been. Yeah, very good. Charlie says, good evening, Jim and Adam. Looking forward to this on Adam's debut. 2-0 Boro up the Ramble. Thank you, Charlie. Hope you're good. Jack says, can't wait for Sunday. We're going to have a field day. What are your thoughts before we get into Boro and Cov? Adam, what are your thoughts on Sunday coming up?
I've never been to a derby because I was sheltered a bit from it because they can be a bit brutal.
Yes, they can.
And now I'm at the point where I really want to go, and I've been fortunate enough to go, hopefully. All things, fingers crossed and everything.
Yeah.
And the position that we could potentially be in is absolutely poetic. And I grew up to next door to Wednesday fans. I know 3 of them. And I'm sorry, but you'd be doing the same thing.
Of course they would.
I'm going to be screaming. My voice is going to be gone. I've got to travel 60 miles to come back. I've booked Monday off.
Wow. Just 60 miles. Whereabouts are you based then? You don't have to give out your address on the internet, but just where are you based?
I'm in Blackburn. I've moved up here.
Yeah.
2 years ago.
All right. Any reason?
So yeah, my partner.
Is that where your partner's from? Okay.
Yeah. So I moved up there to be with her, and now I have to travel. She's been though. I brought her with me.
Oh, nice. Well, that's fair. That's fair then. As long as she's accepting that you're a Blade. Is she into football then, your partner?
She's adopted it a bit more because I've taken her.
Right, so she's
got
a Blade
player and everything. Almost. There's conditions. I've not reached those conditions, but when I do, she's going to admit it.
So we can't discuss marriage or anything like that until she's a fully fledged Blade. Is that what we're talking about?
No. But that is one that I've not mentioned. But we'll not go into that.
So hopefully she's not watching, and I don't get in any bother while doing that. Right. So Eva says thank you for the share earlier too, mate. Tom, no problem. As most of you, well, you may or may not know, Tom's partner Eva works for the Community Foundation, who we were very fortunate enough, myself and Lee, to go and have a day with them a couple of weeks ago. There's a video on Behind the Ramble about it, doing loads of brilliant work in the community. And I've just reposted something on Instagram that Eva put from the Community Foundation today. So if anybody wants any more information, follow them on socials, get to know what they're doing and what they're up to, because there's so much going untapped. So yeah, thank you, and thank Eva for what she's doing as well, Tom. Much appreciated, pal. Hope you had a nice break in York and didn't get in too much bother for staying on and talking to us lads other night for too long. Andy says, good evening to both of you. 2-1 Cov tonight. There you go. That's somebody that agrees with you there, pal. And we can't, can we? We can. Oh, I've ruined that. I've ruined that. Adam, I've ruined it, mate. We can't, can we? We can. Sorry to Mark Meldrew, who loves to do that. Up the blades, up all the rambles. Listen, right, that is the question. That is a question from Andy. I'm taking it as. Adam, I'm putting you on spot tonight. Can we?
We can.
Yeah. All right, serious question, though. Will we?
Yeah.
You think we'll do it?
Yeah.
Oh, mate, you'll do for me. You'll do for me. Nice one. Nice one. Good afternoon from Lakeland, Florida, says Kev. Oh, Kev, well gel of that. Hope you're having a nice day. I don't know if you're out there living there or you're out on holiday, but yeah, thank you for joining us, pal. Dino says, good evening, Jim and Adam. I think it's going to be a high-scoring draw. Desmond 2-2 or 3-3. Also received my Blades Ramble badge. Thanks, Jimmy. Up the Blades, up the Ramble. Like and subscribe. Thank you, Dino. Much appreciated, pal. My lady is a Luton fan, bless her, says Jack. Jack, what are you doing? What are you doing? Call it off right now. Call it off. You should be calling it off just for McGuinness and Chong, because she's absolutely robbed us there. I know what you meant, Dino. Don't worry. We can, says Dino. He believes it too. Evening, boys, says Andrew, and good luck on your debut, Adam. As another new plat, I'm keen to get on screen before the season ends, so we'll take confidence from you stepping up tonight. A 2-2 draw tonight. Enjoy it. Love that, Andrew. Yes, you're more than welcome. We've loads of opportunities for Platinum Ramblers to come on like Adam's doing tonight. I think there's 6 of us now that can lead on streams. I'm going to try. It's myself, Jordan Motson, Batman Lou, Bald and Brilliant Lee, and the originals, the Man Mountain and Dave the Nose. So if any of us boys are free and available, and I suppose half interested, you have to really get Man Mountain in the right mood. He has to be up for a game like this. He'd be up for, I would have thought. Then pair up with us, and we'll get a game on Ramble FC, because we love watching games. I'm really looking forward to tonight. In fact, I think myself and Jordan Motson were talking about maybe doing Bristol City and Wrexham tomorrow, which we desperately needed a draw in. Because yes, I'm at that place, Adam. I'm at that place where I'm looking at everybody's results above us, trying to keep it on a lid on it, but I can't help it. So
no, I can't be doing that. I'll just stick to what we're doing, and that's enough.
Oh, mate, I know. I should really. I think we're going to win on Sunday. So I'm just trying to sort of work out where we could end up. Anyway, I shouldn't be doing it, but I am. Every time I see a dad, I ask him to take them back. Yes, and I don't blame you, pal. And Jared thinks that Cov win tonight. Thinks another one that thinks Cov win. Scott says, my wife hates football. I've been banished upstairs to watch the match, and Jimmy and Adam gets me out of watching the great pottery throwdown. So all good. Up the Blades Ramble. Nice one, Scott. Nice one, mate. Very, very good. Right. So what are we? We are 10 minutes to kick off, something like that. Let's have a look at these teams then. Do you know the formation? What are you looking at for formations, pal?
I've just gone on what Google's told me. I'll go on overview, and it's usually all right, but I've not looked anywhere else.
I'm going to have a look at this on Flash Score and see if it's... Yes, I've got it now. Let me just have a quick scan of it. It looks to me like it's about right. Oh, I don't know, I don't know. Okay, so they have got Boro as a 4-4-2, like you said, but we'll start with Cov. They've got Rushworth in goal, who I think has, by all intents and purposes, been the best goalkeeper in the league this season. They've got Van Uwijk at right back, who a lot of people rate. I don't particularly. In fact, I'm not overly impressed with Coventry's defence. I like Bobby Thomas. I can't say any other. We were linked with him in the summer, and I was desperate to get him then, so I can't change my tune now and say he's not a very good player because I think he is. So, the rest of them, I could give or take, to be honest. I think they'll get a bit of money for Van Uwyk as and when the day comes if they end up selling him. But other than that, De Silva, average. Latibodiere, average. Onyeka and Grimes. I've not seen a lot of Onyeka, but I know that obviously we were in for him. Came from Brentford. We'll have to wait and see. He's made sure that Victor Torp doesn't get in tonight, which is a really big feather in his cap. Sakamoto on the right, Mason Clark on the left, and Jack Redoni back in the 10 with Hadji right up front. Just having a little look at Cov's subs. They've got Esse on the bench. They've got Ellis Sims on the bench. They've got Luke Woofenden on the bench. Victor Torp, Josh Eccles. They have. I don't. Their squad is getting stronger all the time. I think they've had a decent January, to be fair. Looking at Boro, then, as you said, Adam, they have lined up in a 4-4-2. They've certainly got that on here. Yeah. It's almost. Is it unchanged? Is it unchanged from? I think it's unchanged from Monday. Sol Bryn in goal. Back four of Callum Britton, who was a very good right back. Luke Ayling and Malander, who looked excellent against us. And Matt Target, who I think, is very, very good for the level. Luke Ayling, I didn't give him much credit in that when I was reeling names off there, but he fits a bit like a glove in this defence and knits it all together. He's the bit of experience that they need. And I think as a defensive unit, they are very, very good. Alan Brown, I really like, a bit underrated. They've got him on the right-hand side here. I'll be interested to see whether that is actually what happens. I think it's going to be more of a 4-2-3-1, if I'm honest, with Conway up top and Whittaker on the right. I think it'll be, I think that's how we'll go. But Hackney, Morris and Brown, I think they'll be the three. They've got Brown on the right. They've got McGree on the left, Conway and Whittaker up top. But I think it'll be more like McGree on the left, Whittaker on the right, and Conway up top. I think they'll probably match each other up tonight, just looking at the teams. Looking at the bench for Boro, not quite as deep, I would say. Sarmiento, who a lot of people might know, Dale Fry, Young Monroe, who's been in Hansen, who we were linked with as well. So yeah, Strelic, not as much firepower for me on the bench, but we'll have to wait and see. Frank Lampard just getting interviewed now. Always a decent watch. Are you on the Sky Sports stream, Adam?
I'm on the Virgin Media box. I've got it straight on.
Nice one. That's good. So we should be more or less banging time. So that's good. Where are we in the comments? Rich, boys from the Dwarf, says, "Evening, lads. You are my eyes and ears for this tonight. I've got the Winter Olympics on in the background. Sports overload, up the blades, up all the rambles. Thank you, my mate. Hope you're good. Good luck, Adam," says Dave Morwood. "You will smash it just as we should on relegation Sunday as we sing. When will we play you again?" Nice, Mr. Morwood. Boro for me to win tonight, says Rich. Holly from the Dwarf. Very tricky game for Cov, says Batman Lou. They're a very attack-minded team. The fullbacks get down the sides a lot and leave gaps. Boro are very naughty on the break as well. Yes, they are quite naughty. They ran over the top of our midfield first half at Bramall Lane. Then when we backed off a bit, they just stepped onto us. Good team with a good coach. I thought they were tactically excellent against us, I have to say. And Positive Jack says, "When you read those players and squads out, surely there's hope for us next season as a non-parachute team. If these can do it, why can't we?" But then again, we win the playoffs this season. What are your thoughts? How are you feeling generally about United at the moment, Adam? Because the way my head is at is I'm quite comfortable. If the worst case happens and we don't go up, I think, yes, we'll sell players, but I think we've got a good enough squad to go again next year, even if we're not a parachute team in the Championship. So what are your general thoughts on that? Would you agree? Do you think we need a lot of work? What's your thoughts?
I wouldn't say we need a lot of work because we've got a lot of youngsters come up and they've proven themselves and they've done well. And we see them regularly.
Yeah, we do.
They're performing. scoring goals, assists. They're in the right places. Granted, they're going to make mistakes. They're not. They're new. Do you know what I mean? Compared to other players that have got the experience. But even if, because we all know that the likelihood of if we don't go up, there's a lot of key players that would leave, and I'm not going to fault them. At the end of the day, we have tried with them. It's not worked. Don't get sour about it. They're going to move on, and hopefully we're going to move on, and we just got to try again.
That's right. That's right.
Wilder's in the best position when he's come back. He's got up a lot of deadwood, and we've made a lot of distance from where we were to where we are now. So he clearly knows what he's doing in that department. So the youngsters coming through, they're going to provide what we would need with those players leaving as well.
So I'm conscious that this is a Ramble FC stream, and I'm asking you about Sheffield United. So it's my fault that we're steering off the topic that we're on for tonight. But it is your first time on stream, so just to get to know you a little bit, Adam, in terms of if everybody was fully fit in our squad, what would be your best 11? There you go. That's one for you.
Ooh. Well, obviously, Sariki's at right back. That's square peg, square hole.
Yeah,
100%. Unfortunate to Shackleton. I've shook in his hand. I've met him. He's a lovely man, but unfortunate it's not worked out.
Yeah.
Tanganga 100%.
Yep.
I'm struggling between two here for centre back. I'm gonna have to say Ben Mee.
Ben Mee over Binden. Interesting.
I do like Binden, but he's not technically ours yet, so I'm not
Okay.
going to count him. That's the only reason I want him, especially how they played the other night with the little flick round and the pivot to get out. That's class. So, but yeah, no, so I'd have to pick me for that.
Left back's hard as well, isn't it?
Yeah, because Boro's he's a good attacker, and I love it. But he leaves a lot of open space, and with Gus that likes to drift and do some absolute wizardry magic that I love every single time, I'm going to have to pick Sam McCallum. Just because he knows how to get up there, but he knows also when to get back.
Yeah.
And that's just the thing that Burrows is missing at times.
Okay.
But he does exert himself when going forward, and I can understand why sometimes that doesn't always work. So, yeah, I'm going to have to, McCallum 100%.
Okay.
Harmer on the left, 100%. Callum O'Hare.
In the 10.
Can't count Phillips because it's a loan. I'm not allowing loans. Sorry about that. Peck. Brooks
on the right.
And I'm gonna have to go Campbell and Bamford.
Oh, how's your
4-4-2? Have I got that wrong?
How are you getting it across the middle then? Are you going Brooks on the right? O'Hare in the middle with Peck. Okay. Yeah. Deeper than he'd normally play that, isn't it? But 4-4-2, right? Interesting.
I like 4-4-2.
I can tell a traditionalist. Yeah. Not wrong with that, mate. Not wrong with that. So no gyro, no blaster.
He's injured, and I've not seen it. He's only been here for a bit, so I've got to pick the lads that have been here a bit longer.
You can have them. You can have
them. I know, but I like to go with what I've got at the minute because it makes more sense in my head. Because if not, I've got too much. Oh, sorry, I've got too much options to pick from, and it's not. No, I can't do it.
Fair enough. Thank you for doing that, mate. Yeah, fair enough. I'm just going to say as well, they're about to kick off. We're getting very close to kick off time now. They've just put a graphic up for Kim Hellberg, who's the Middlesbrough manager. He's got a 71% win record as Middlesbrough manager. 71% win record. Absolutely ludicrous. Gaz Dunn says, smashing it as ever, Jimmy. Adam, no doubt you will add loads of value whole weekend plus Monday for the relegation party. Thank you, Gaz, the man in black. Much appreciated, pal. A very happy Gaz Dunn, who has found out that he's got no game on the Sunday at 1600 hours. I think he found out today, or 16:15, whatever we were saying to me yesterday. And yeah, he's absolutely buzzing because he can come now to the Steel City Derby with no commitments or obligations. And we're off, by the way. We are off. Batman Lou says, I think we see some of our lads through rose-tinted specs, Jack. A number of Boro and Cov players will be able to get in our team. They're good players. That's an interesting shout. Should be a real showstopper tonight, says Tom Not From. Enjoy the game, lads. Thank you, mate. Jack says, I agree, Lou. I meant it more like the quality of signing as non or a parachute team, if that makes sense. I feel like we either lose one of Femi, Brooks, or Peck. We need to replace them, move the deadwood out, and sign smartly. No loans sitting on the bench or at home. I might be coming to the after party this Sunday. Nice, Jack. Nice, mate. Are you coming, Adam? Any chance you'll make an appearance?
If I'm coming, I will be there.
Yes, mate. That's what we like to hear. That's what we like to hear. Bryce says, join the family and community that is the Blades Ramble. 3 channels of Blades goodness done the right way. Like and subscribe and share. Come on, get in the family. Thank you, Bry. Right, so we are off, as we've said. We've got a minute on the clock if you're keeping up with us. Coventry have started off with the ball. They took the kickoff, I think, from memory.
Yeah, they did. They've had majority of the ball at the minute. From what I've seen. It's quite interesting.
So the silver.
Oh.
Silver inside to Radoni. Onyeka now with the ball out wide. It's a nice ball out to Sakamoto, who's on the right-hand side. Crosses it into the box. It's a header. It's hit the post. Is that Adji Wright? It's hit the post. Oh, it might be Mason Clark. It's back out now with the silver. Wow. And it's a poor ball from Mason Clark. And it goes out for a goal kick. But it's Adji Wright that hits the post. Sakamoto running directly towards goal, but just cuts back onto his left foot, crosses it into the box. Adji Wright rises on the edge of the 6-yard box. Header, it's the post, beats the keeper. My word, that he should score there. He should score. I have had my doubts over Adji Wright. We've talked about it on Proper Football a few times. I think he's, he gets great service and should probably be doing a touch better, to be honest. He's a little bit wasteful for me. Still a good player. Rushworth, with a rushed clearance. If that were Michael Cooper, he'd be getting pelters right now. It's a good tackle from Onyeka. Releases Radoni, who's going to bring Sakamoto into play here. He does. Again, Sakamoto running at target. Chops onto his left. Target blocks. Back out to Onyeka, who's already very much involved. Crosses from deep. Luke Ayling chests it back to the goalkeeper. To be fair, Adam, this is a little bit like what we did at the start of our game at Bramall Lane, to be fair. It was a frantic start. I thought we were the better side for the first 10, 15 minutes, and then Middlesbrough turned the screw a little bit. So
yeah. That's what I keep watching clock for. Just to see if there's a momentum shift.
Anybody that's keeping up with us, it is 3 minutes and 30 on my clock. Is that about same as you, Adam?
I'm about 4 to 5 seconds behind somehow.
All right. Oh, Boro into the box. Offside. Oh, no. Riley McGree onside. Play continues. Hayden Hackney now, edge of the box. Coventry very well disciplined. Callum Britton. Hayden Hackney now.
Oh.
Britton out wide. Oh. Morris couldn't get the ball in. Hackney with the ball back out to target. Nice. Now Morris. Hackney again. Britton. Hackney. Inside to Whittaker, who gets some space. Shoots from distance. And it's over the bar. I'm going to just pause, mate. And you tell me when you get to 4:30.
Now.
Right, cool. Right, we should be about right now.
Sweet.
Agree on the loans, Jack, says Lou. Need to be non-attainable, first 11 quality. Absolutely right. That should be the rule for loan players when you're searching them out. Ollie from the Dwarf says, can I ask Gaz Dunnett, is the wife attending? Keep that unbeaten record going. 2 teams wearing the home kit, says Thom. Love it. Yeah, me too. Daz is saying he's going 3-1 Boro. Sorry, Sophie. Tafster says there's more Boro fans in this chat than the match. There isn't, pal. There isn't. And look, there's that you're welcome here. Don't worry about that. Should have been 1 up. Unlucky that, says Ray. Up the ramble, up all the rambles, like and subscribe.
Oh.
So Cov have got the ball at the back now. Jack says, Lou, I still think we have a strong base, so strong loans to build around it would be amazing. But can we do it? Oh, hey up. Definitely have to be from the Prem. Well, this is a bit of a spicy start to the game, isn't it? Says Dave. It certainly is. Certainly is. Right, Luke Ayling collects it from Sol Bryn. Out to Callum Britton, who's put under pressure by Mason Clark, who blocks it, and it's going to be a throw to Boro. He did well there to close him down. Decent start.
It's interesting because he did that exact same pass a minute ago and lost possession. You're about to go for it again and almost conceded.
Aye. Oh, just a little bit of Boro being very... Oh, they've lost it in their own box. Oh, this passing out from the back. Grimes gets it back into the box, but Mason Clark will be disappointed with that. Couldn't get it to De Silva. And Brown recovers, I think it is. But now, once again, they're here. A Cov on Yeka wants a free kick. He's not going to get it. Sakamoto now running into a dead end. Buys a foul. It is a foul. Why you do that, Target, I have no idea. Nice run from Sakamoto. Catches him out. Edge at box. Shoots from Onyeka. It's blocked. Oh, my word. What a game. And Boro with some lovely, neat play just to get the ball away. But Target miscontrols it. Here come Cov again. Got the back to goal now, though. Are we about in the same spot, Adam?
Roughly, yeah.
Okay, good.
Hackney's got it a minute. Passed it. He's got it back.
Made an Hackney.
Now it is.
Blooming heck. Fast
A
and
bit frantic already.
Aye. Hope both teams go up. Easy 12 points next season, says AP from a Leeds fan. I'm just feeling confident about next season, no matter what league we're in, because Wilder is here. Good lad. Are you going to the fan forum, Jim? I certainly am. I am going to the fan forum. I'm going with Jord Motson, Dave the Nose, and Bald and Brilliant Lee. I'm going to try and get some footage for everybody. So, yes, we are there. Can't call this. So, who dares win, says Raymondo. Jim, are you having the Wednesday Till I Die lad on before relegation Sunday? Yes, mate, I will. I'm talking to James at the minute as to when we can both make it work. It might be recorded just because of our schedules not lining up neatly at the minute. But, yes, we will be getting James on from Wednesday Till I Die pod. That's George's cousin, isn't it? For those who can't make the match Sunday, it will be shown on ITV1, says Nige. Thank you very much. Oh, crossed in. It's played by Target. Oh, my word. Frantic. Oh, Tommy Conway wins a free kick just to buy Boro some breathing space. Cov playing like we did last week against Boro. Need to take these early chances, says Ramaman. Absolutely right. It's very similar to how we were. Very similar indeed. Let me get some. In fact, let me add to this banner. Can I add to it?
Should have got to that.
It's hang on, can you have more than one banner? Create a banner. I want to show that one. Oh, on edge at box now, Boro. Oh, McGree with an overhit pass.
Someone needs to bury one of these chances because it's going to haunt him.
I might have to instead. So I'll show that one for now, and then what I'm going to do is.
Ten minutes in, and it's starting to switch.
Oh, my word. Wowzers. Wowzers. So it's another ball. It's a nice ball from target. Conway ran directly towards goal, crossed it with his left foot. Whittaker was there, but it's just cleared by the Coventry defence. My word.
Middle at box. Man were open.
Jim, are we going to the fans forum too, says Thom. Be good to have a catch up. Yes, it will, my mate. Be good to see you there, pal. I would encourage anybody to go. Tickets are free and still available from what I understand. Stephen Betty's doing a Q&A, but also find out a bit more about what the Fab, why exactly it is that the Fab do, because I think that's not often understood. Looking forward to it. Aileen out to Britain, who tries smashing it, but Brown picks it up. Oh, that looked a foul on Hackney. He's not happy about it, but Middlesbrough retain the ball. Target out to Conway, who's taking up a position out wide left at the minute. Okay, Britain back to Whittaker. Hackney again. Malander. Oh, it's a class acting. They're just waxing lyrical about Aidan Hackney here on commentary. That he can be a 6, he can be an 8. I thought he was superb against us on Monday, I have to say. I've heard a lot of hype about him and hadn't really seen it. And then the way he performed, you can't say any other than he's a very good player. Certainly at the level. Free kick to Boro, just in the Cov half. Where will this come from? If I'm just doing all talking, pal, you jump in whenever you want. I'm not used to this, you see, because Jord Motson normally does talking for me, so I just get to chill and watch a game.
No, I'm watching it. I'm entertained. I'm chiming in when it's something worth chiming in, because I don't want to say, oh, this person's got the ball, and it's not. It's someone else.
True. Well, no doubt I'll be doing that a lot. McGree now into the corner. He rolls it out of play himself. That's gone. Yeah, he's given a goal kick. Ray says, cracking game up to now. Can't beat the championship. Completely agree, pal. Completely agree. Ramaman says, is Tall Trees nightclub still going in Yarm? Went there in the mid-90s. No idea. No idea. Any news on the Prince reinvesting into the club, says Nige? All gone quiet, or do you think it was Chinese whispers? I think it was, never mind Chinese whispers. I think it was wishful thinking, to be honest, Nige. No, I would be very surprised if that happened at the moment. Boro playing a little bit more. Ailing gets a bit lucky with that. It ricochets off Hadji Wright. They were just pushing, pressing high against the Boro defence. Ayling fires it off Hadji right for a goal kick. But it looks again like they're going to play the short corner. Coventry working the high press on the edge of the box, ready to pounce. And it is. It goes out to
just
target.
do a long pass front back, won't they?
Yeah.
Just
Boro have
skip 'em
done
all.
well over halfway line. Talking about Alan Brown now and what a good player he is. He is too. He is as well. He's somebody that we were looking at. Another one that got away. Ayling now for Boro as they switch the play over to the right-hand side. Callum Britton to Whittaker. Oh, it's a poor 1-2. Mason Clark nicks it. De Silva.
That's clever. And they've biding the time now. Just slow it down a bit, innit?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
They've just lost
it's
possession.
just a little bit hard. He overhit the pass. Rushworth lets it go out for a Coventry goal kick. Interesting. Let's have a look at this. Jack says, question for both of you. One player who you'd love to have in our squad. Good question, Jack. Oh, hang on. Mason Clark on the break here. Running at Malanda. Oh, blocks it. He's an absolute Rolls Royce, that player. Malanda wants a goal kick, but it's a corner to Cov. One player I'd love to have in our squad. I assume you mean a realistic shout, so I'll stick to that. Mason Clark does well there, but Malanda watches it all the way. He's some player, him. Sakamoto stands over the corner. There is the short option in Radoni.
Just whip it in.
It does go short. Radoni's going to, yeah, towards the near post. It's headed away by Malanda again. Hoofed clear now by Boro as Whittaker looks to break with it. But De Silva lets it bounce out for a Cov throw on halfway. Nice. Back to Rushworth. Grimes comes and collects. Knocks it out wide. De Silva now. Nice. Neat and tidy from Cov. What a long ball searching over the top. Callum Britton nods it out for a throw. Quick throw from Cov. De Silva back to Radoni. He's going to go to the byline. Not quite get there. Crosses it to the far post. Sakamoto's not the man you want there. Matt Target smashes it against Sakamoto for a Boro throw. Interesting. So any names for who you'd like in our squad? Adam?
See, it's hard because ideally I'd want someone that's going to contest somebody in a position, and there's certain players that haven't been on the pitch enough to express themselves as a player.
Okay.
But I think, just off the top of my head, I think Ollie McBurney. I think I'd like to see him come back because I think...
Nice. Controversial in some parts. Tommy Conway's down here, by the way, and we know that Boro haven't got loads of attacking options in the number 9, but Tommy Conway is down. I would probably go for somebody like Malanda, you know, at Boro here. I just think he'd be absolutely ideal for what we need alongside Tanganga. Igni says, "Hiya, Jim. I wanted to know your thoughts on Arblaster and Peck playing together going forward into next season. Is it simply that Arblaster needs a full pre-season, or do they just not work together?" I don't think they work together. If I'm honest, I think they're similar players. They're not the same player, obviously, in terms of they've got different styles, but I think they're close together. I think they're both better as an 8. So I don't really think it works as a 2. That doesn't mean to say they won't work at all. What might work if we moved away from the 10 at any time is if we have a holding midfielder in a 3. So you could have Calvin Phillips and then Blaster and Peck either side that would then push on. That might work. So I don't give up hope on them playing together in the same side at all. I certainly think our Blaster needs to focus on getting himself fit. I think he's come back too early, which has set him back significantly. But yeah, I don't think at the moment, they're certainly not gelling at the moment. But to be fair, if we don't go up, I'll be surprised if City picks a Sheffield United player next season, in all honesty. So here come Cov into the box. Oh, it's a goal. It's a goal. Coventry have scored. Hadji Wright. Don't know how much he knew about it, to be honest. Don't matter. Don't matter. 1-0 to the Cov. What a game this has been. What a start. It's pure class, this.
You could kind of tell it were coming from the off, really. I'm not going to lie. They hit the post early on. He
Right,
knocked
let's
on the
look
door.
what happens here.
3 minutes.
Target knocks it long. It's nodded back in by the centre. It's Sakamoto that collects the ball here on edge. Lovely little pirouette. Plays it through to Radoni on the edge. Oh, yeah, he has. To be honest, he's got wrong side of Ayling. Or the right side of Ayling, if you like. Radoni's just putting it in the danger area. Hadji Wright, oh my word, just gets it on target. And if you do that, you've always got a chance. It goes through keeper's legs. Solbrin's unlucky. You don't shoot, you don't score. Hadji Wright puts him in front. Fair play. What was that, 21 maybe?
Mm-hmm.
Tommy Conway back on the pitch for Boro, they're saying.
Oh.
Yellow card for Morris. Missed the challenge. Did you see it, pal?
No, because I'm trying to take my dressing gown off and not drop it.
Okay.
I've got my laptop on my leg, so I'm like, I was trying to. Oh, that isn't
naughty. That. Yeah, they're on the ropes at the minute of Boro. This is what we didn't do the other night. We didn't take advantage of our chances. Coventry have got one now, and fair play. Matt Grimes now lines up to take the in-swinging free kick from the right-hand side on his left peg. They're all lined up just inside the box.
2-0.
Deep cross, but it's easy for keeper. Too easy. Solbrin comes and claims. And Hadji Wright is being a bit cheeky there. Could have been booked there, to be honest. He was definitely obstructing the keeper. Boro now in possession. But again, that high press from Cov. How long can they keep it going? That's the thing. I mean, we saw Cov be really... Boro be really intense for a long time on Monday night. How long can Cov keep it up? Matt Grimes gives the ball away uncharacteristically there. Well done. Well done, Bob. Coventry recover the ball. Here comes Whittaker now down right-hand side. Coventry again in a good shape, but Whittaker comes in, crosses it into the box, and it's cleared. Latabaudiere clears the ball. Well done, son. Oh, love this. There's no like the Championship. Hayden Hackney now gets across into the box. Oh, it's not cleared, and it is second time round. And I tell you what, that is a huge purchase of a free kick from Mason Clark. Whittaker just lazily leaves a foot in, and Clark says, "Thank you very much." Kim Hellberg not looking happy on the sidelines. Oh, Onyeka with another little head on. Oh. Ayling does well there. There's a long ball through from Cov. Ayling, but the second ball has gone to Cov. It looked like a foul to me, that, but Radoni's back up on his feet, tries to win it back, and that's a foul. Frustration from Radoni. He's saying he should have had a free kick first off. We'll see a replay, no doubt.
It did look like he clipped him first.
So it's showing a replay now. Radoni's running away with the ball, and it's a free kick, I think.
Yeah.
Gaz will tell us better if I'm wrong, but it looked like Whittaker tripped him. Then Radoni just shows ridiculous frustration and plows into the back of him with his beautiful curly locks. Right, Boro with the nice one-touch play that we fell victim to the other night, but then, it's sloppy in the end. And they give away possession. It's Morris that gives it away.
Oh, that's clever.
Oh, it's a lovely ball through, and Hadji Wright just can't get onto it. Oh, what a lovely pass that was. Was that Matt Grimes? I'll have to have another look. And again, it's the playing out from the back, inviting pressure, which is fine because they are very good at one-touch play, but it's a risky business when they're playing such a high press. Tell you what, Onyeka, yellow card. Can't do that. You can't tackle them from behind. Cannot do it. Oh, hey, got loads of comments that I haven't read. Let's have a look. Like the stream, ladies and gentlemen, if you're enjoying the content. Helps Jimmy and the channel out a lot. Yes, thank you, Nige. It does. Up the blades, up the ramble, up the blades ramble, up the PF. Plenty of fish. Don't know what PF. Don't know. Thanks though, pal. Daz says, have you heard we're after Slater from Dull? I think he'll cost more than the 50k we sold him for. I think that's an old rumour doing rounds, Daz. I don't know whether it's picking up again, but it wouldn't be for me, to be honest. Half time in the FA Cup game, says Bry. Dave the Nose, he really knows. Says, evening boys, on a scale of 1 to 10, how many goals do we win by on Sunday? Dave, ridiculous after your attitude yesterday. We'll just take it a game at a time. 3 points is all that matters. Adam, what's the score going to be on Sunday, pal?
6.
6? Wowzers. Nige says, I'd sooner have Gyro and Peck than Arblaster and Peck. Not enough strength in the middle with them both. I think that's the way to go at the moment, to be honest. But obviously, Phillips is there for Gyro. So we're spoilt for choice, I think, a little bit in the middle now. I love the thought of them together, Nigel, but it just sadly doesn't seem to work. Yeah. There's frustration a little bit now. 28 minutes on the clock for anybody that's keeping up with us. If we back them... If we got back into the Prem, I'd have Ndiaye on loan back in a heartbeat, says Nige. I'm sure you would. Yeah, we'll see what Haaland's doing as well. See whether that's doable. Sadly, no chance, Nige, says Dave the Nose. Only way that boy is going in the summer. Yeah, that's right. Malanda knocks it out, but it's straight to Radoni. And Solbrin rushes out to collect. It's poor from Radoni. That could have done a bit better. Dropped in his lap a bit.
I've got a good one for you. Speaking of players coming back, if we'd have gone up, do you think Kyle Walker would have come to us rather than is it Burnley he went to?
100% I do, yeah. 100%. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I'd still like to see him in a United shirt, to be honest. Right, here comes Mason Clark again. Direct, going towards goal. Shoots towards the bottom corner. It's just wide. Oh, dearie me. Dearie me. Jared says it's going to be 3-1 to Boro. Interesting. I'm adjusting my score now. 3-1 Boro, says Nige. Dave says getting that Abdul Fatawu from Leicester City could be fun, and Ivanovic from Millwall. Both are on the rise, if you ask me. Yeah, I'd agree with that, but Fatawu is going to cost about 30 million quid. Sakamoto on fire, says Batman Lou. Does that mean we can't mention Haribo's, Brian? Nice. Signed shirt, Adam, love it, says Nige. There were a few little names that crept in there. Who have we got?
I got Campbell's, Brooks, didn't get Peck's, which is, I'll get it at some point, I'm hoping. I got Louis Barry's because I think he was there that day, and I thought, well, I might as well.
Absolutely.
I got Shackleton, Cooper, I think I got Davies.
Nice.
I think I got Callum O'Hare's. I don't think I got Jaffett's.
He's a great kid, Callum O'Hare. Here comes Onyeka again. It's another over it pass though. It's a goal.
This is from the Blackburn game this season as well.
All right, okay. Oh, nice.
So yeah, I was gutted I didn't get Harmus because he wasn't playing because he was injured.
It'll come, mate. It'll come. Don't you worry. Let's have a look. Dave the Nose says he'd love Fatawu. Me too, but Fatawu is a minimum 20 million player, maybe more, says Lou. We need a Premier League budget, I think. I agree. Defence wins games, so I'd take Cave Troll off Leicester. That's Harry Suter. When they go down, him and Tango at the back, bit of speed, no nonsense defender. Proper football, Jimmy. Don't know. You know your other streams. What I say? Did I say a wrong show or something? Probably. Any United and Wednesday shows this week on the Ramble? Yes, mate. We've got countdown to kick off tomorrow. We've likely got on Wednesday night. It'll be Steel City Showdown with James from Wednesday Till I Die. Looking forward to Relegation Sunday. We'll have Hot Off the Presser on Friday. There'll be all sorts on, pal. All sorts. Who needs Harlan Jim? We got Tommy Cannon, says Bry. Absolutely right. Andrew says, you're shaking your head at Tommy Cannon.
I got his signature, but like, come on, you can't. That's a bit mean. It's a bit mean.
I agree. Andrew says, as a neutral, this is a great game. I feel these two teams are playing with the intensity and pace we've lacked in some games. Who's the Cov player who got one of our players sent off the other season again? It was Bassett, and he's gone out on loan, I think. So look. Kyle said he wanted to end his career at United, says James. Yeah, I think it wouldn't surprise me if he came back, to be honest. Jack says, who's Shackleton? Dear me. Ramaman says, I've got the Laver shirt with the laces in with the full team signatures, including Brian Dean. Nice. My dad's got, my dad's got one of them shirts as well, to be fair. If you're taking Ndiaye on loan, we'll take Rafina, says Tom. Exactly. That's the sort of, probably a good example, actually, of a player that used to play for us, but has now stepped on to higher things. Cov now on the attack. Just getting a little bit scrappy in the middle. Oh, quick feet from both sides. And Onyeka is not happy. Oh, getting a little bit tetchy.
Sakamoto just got a bit wrestled to ground, I think.
A little bit touchy. When will I see you again? When will we share precious moments? I love a bit of needle in games. So Cov get the free kick. Matt Grimes takes it, scoops a long ball deep. Sakamoto collects on the right-hand side. Scoops it to the... Nice. They want a free kick for that. They're going to get it. Tell you what, Target's having a bit of a nightmare tonight against Sakamoto. He's having a really good game. Yeah, it's just a bit of a lazy leg from Target, who I do rate, but yeah, it's silly, really. Unnecessary. It's going to be Grimes again. When will I see you again? When will we share? Crossed in by Grimes, it's poor. Tommy Conway knocks it out for a corner, but didn't beat the first man. What's going to be your karaoke song then on Sunday, Adam? You know, all debutants have to sing a karaoke song, don't you, on after party?
I haven't the foggiest off the top of my head. That is a real on the spot question.
We'll think of one before Sunday.
I've done it before. But
have you?
Yeah, one of my auntie's ex-partners
Crossed
used to
in.
DJ.
Oh, nice.
Oh, so I used to go, and I'd get dragged into it.
Nice. Have you ever done it live on the internet?
Ish.
Oh, have you? Nice. Are you a bit of a crooner?
It was when Facebook Live first became a thing, and I just did it for a joke and laugh.
So you went on and sung on Facebook Live?
Yeah.
What did you sing?
It was funny. Out that come on, just while it were on, just because I was having a bit to drink and having a laugh.
Mate, you'll do for me. That's my sort of Facebook Live, that. Right, Cov. Grimes tries to look after the ball. He gets fouled. Wants to take a quick free kick, but Hackney's not being daft, or he is being daft, depending on which way you look at it, because he might get booked, but don't let him take it quickly. Grimes knocks the ball sideways to Onyeka. Latibodiere to De Silva. Back to Latibodiere. Right back to Carl Rushworth, who has a bad touch. Oh, I tell you what, Whittaker were nearly onto that. And then he puts his laces through it for the second opportunity. Straight through to Solbrin. Looked a little bit panicky there, the old top boy, Carl Rushworth. Interesting. Bassett from Cov is in Germany. It was on Lee's transfer show the other week. Yes, it was, mate. It was. Someone's going to get sent off tonight, says Ramaman. You're way in front of me with the game, Jim. Sorry about that, pal. It makes a nice change, though, to be honest. Kyle does come back to United. He's got a box on John Street, doesn't he, Jim? I'm not sure, to be honest. I'm not sure whether he does or not. I've no reason to believe he hasn't. Here we go. Radoni into the box. Goes down. Silly. That's frustrating, that. If I'm a Cov fan, just stay on your feet. Make sure you're fouled if you're going to go down. Don't try and buy it. Sakamoto wants a free kick as well. He's not going to get it. Dave Motors, Jack Shackleton led an expedition to get to the North Pole. Speaking of our players, I'm really hoping McCallum can come back even stronger. He's really surprised me this season. A lot of people, I think. How do you think Burrows will cope with Sakamoto, says Dino? Good question. Might not be Burrows. It might be Hjelde. We'll have to wait and see. It's horses for courses, isn't it? And he ain't come just to sit on the bench, ain't Hjelde? So we'll see. But a lovely little bit of one-touch play, and Rushworth is just out well on the edge to collect. Decent game, this. Anyone know what happened to Derry Merkin? He went to Derby, and from there, I think he went to Derby, and after that, I think he ended up at Derby, personally. Jack says he easily pockets him. We back our players. Paul says, evening, fellas. Enjoying the game and commentary. 90 mile an hour. It's tell you what. It's £9,500. So it's a deep cross from Matt Target to the far post. Morgan Whittaker with a bit of a diving header. Love a diving header. It wasn't the brilliant diving headers that you like to see. It was more of a falling diving header, but De Silva clears at the near
I
post.
think he could have played that into the box, really.
Possibly. Oh, Hackney now. Keeps hold of the ball in the box. It's a shot by... Whoa, it's a bit of a scramble. Oh, it's well blocked by Cov, who are very well disciplined in the box, I have to say. They get really compact. I think it was Morris that had the chance to strike at goal after the layoff from Hackney. Nowhere near hitting target, but it did lead to a bit of a scramble. Here they come again. Oh! Crossing to the near post, and it's cleared.
Ooh.
Bit of a scream from Bobby Thomas, but he's a tough cookie. He'll be all right unless he wants a break, which I think he does.
Yeah, I think what we heard then were his foot getting clattered.
He yelped, didn't he? But he's like Chris Morgan light. Tough kid. Matt Target now polishing the ball on his shirt, throws it in. Sakamoto does well to clear. He's having a great game, Sakamoto. Not sure I'd want Kyle Walker back, to be honest, says Bry. Interesting. He has tailed off, undoubtedly, but I think for us he'd be quality. Boro aren't getting enough players forward, in my view, defensively deep. I just think Cov are very well organised, and 2 banks of 4, once they lose the ball, flood the box, make it very difficult for Boro. I think Kyle Walker coming back, ship has sailed, says Luke. Well, wait and see. Wait and see. Oh, it's intercepted by Mason Clark after some sloppy defending by Boro. Why didn't they do that the other night? And Whittaker now collects. Oh, and he's bought a free kick there, to be fair. Would you have Harry Maguire back? Yes, I would, but we can't afford him and he won't come back. I'm pretty sure. He'll have his pick of Premier League clubs if Man U don't keep him. It's another poor ball from Boro. Bobby Thomas picks it up and he goes back to Rushworth. I'm really enjoying this, Adam.
So am I, to be fair.
It's a great game. It's a lovely long ball.
Oh, it's only 1-0. I don't know.
Long ball straight down the pipe from Rushworth. Mason Clark's the first one to touch it. Defence stands off just by a yard. He has chance to strike it on the half volley, and it's straight at Solbrin.
Can't fault him for taking it on there. Ailing with a nice ball to Hayden Hackney. Goes inside to Morris. Morris with a nice ball over the top to McGree. Oh, it's Target, sorry. Conway in the box. Just steps outside. Shoot.
Callum Britton shoots, and it's poor, but second shot's even worse. Screws it well high and wide.
Too hesitant every time, in 2 minds. Which is interesting from Middlesbrough.
That's Ollie. Jord Lukeman. Okay. Knows the pitch like the back of his knee. Well, I didn't see this coming. I have to say, I think, well, the majority of us thought it'd be I thought Boro would be on top. I think Coventry have slightly edged it, to be fair. Fair play to them. You did, though, Adam. You called it a Coventry win. And obviously, there's
Not over yet, though.
Oh, yeah, long way to go. But I just think they're playing better than I think a lot of us gave them credit for. It's a great game. Rushworth long ball downfield. Boro collect. Ailing. Melander. Another long ball forward. Oh! Brown nearly got an end of it. Rushworth now waiting for somebody to press him before he picks it up. So Tommy Conway does the honours and he picks it up.
Just make it.
Header back in. Hackney, great ball, robs him in the middle. Oh, and he's away. But he sold Whittaker short then. But Whittaker just does enough to win a free kick. If you're going to give a free kick there, you're got to get a yellow card, surely. That's a yellow card, ref. Come on.
Yep.
It's a professional foul, really, from De Silva, that.
We're defo a bit too used to seeing them, I think.
Bit what, mate?
As United fans, we're defo too used to seeing them.
Yeah. That's true. It's too far out this for a shot. It's got to be dinked, and it is by Whittaker. Across, but Bobby Thomas clears. It's out for a throw-in to Boro on the left-hand side. Whole new respect for Jord Motson tonight. Looks like a foul throw, that. Oh, Malanda deals with it second time. Oh. Oh, there we go. Cov man down, then holds his face. It's Radoni. You can tell by the locks. Yeah, just eases it into half time, I think, there. Oh, actually. Actually, he got nutted on side of head. So, fair enough. You have a little R&R. It were Morris. Accidental clash of heads. Knows the pitch like the back of his knee. Oh, I've just had a Matilda Shakes exclusive drop in my inbox. That's who doesn't love that? I'll listen to it when I'm off stream, pal. Love that. That's what we like. No need for hair. He's got strategy. Football genius. Yeah. Oh, I'm just reading some Platinum chat. Maury says Boro look awful tonight. And that's harsh.
I've not even looked at it yet.
If I don't dip in, I massively lose track of where everybody is.
Tell me about it. I finish work sometimes. There's like 500 or 600 messages, and I'm just like, well, I've missed a day there.
Yeah. Boro looks bobbins, says Justin. Oh, my word. Right, they gave 2 minutes of added time. We're into 3.5, just because of the Radoni injury. Whittaker with a ridiculous ball, and that's got to be half time.
Yeah.
Knows the pitch like the... Yes, it is. It's half time. Right, let's see what comments we've got. I think that was the last one. Would you have Harry Maguire back? Would you have Harry Suter will do, says Jack. What are your thoughts on Harry Suter coming back to the lane, Adam? Bearing in mind all the factors involved, the fact that we might have to pay money for him, the fact that he's on massive wages, the fact that he was a brilliant player for Sheffield United, but he's also been injured for a year. What are your thoughts, mate? Because the old Harry Maguire improves us.
Harry Maguire?
The old, the old Harry Suter improves.
Harry Suter. because he's been out for a year and with everything. Sorry, I realised I were zoning off then. I was leaning on armrest in my chair. Yeah, with the problems that we've had with players being out for injuries, I wouldn't want to see him come in, take an injury, and have the same situation as Blaster. So for me, I'd rather go for somebody else.
Okay. I don't
Which I
think you're on
think's
your
the
own
smarter
with that.
thing.
Yeah, I don't think you're on your own with that opinion, to be honest. I think some are saying, yes, we'd like it, but it's a bit romantic now when he's not had a football for a year. We've seen what's happened to Ollie Arblaster coming back. So, yeah, tough one. You were saying as well, weren't you? And the headset's a bit of a giveaway, but you've done some streaming before, haven't you, pal?
Yeah, I do like Twitch and stuff sometimes. I used to do it a lot more, but it is something I want to get back to because it's just one of them things. I can sit there and do whatever, and
you enjoy
people
it.
can get in. Yeah, people can get involved.
Yeah. What is it you stream then?
Anything and everything. I play like everything.
Do you?
Yeah.
So you're a gamer. What's your general genre?
Probably shooters, to be honest. I spend
Okay.
way too much time shooting people.
So is that like Call of Duty
on the game?
stuff?
Yeah, Call of Duty is the main ones. Apex, Fortnite. That's because the missus plays Fortnite.
Right. Okay. Is Mrs. a gamer as well?
Yeah.
Oh, nice, mate.
That's how we got together through gaming. Yeah.
Ah, nice. Yeah, very good. It's more becoming more and more common that I think, not just people meeting online, people meeting in like online games. That's I've spoken to a few people that have met that way, so it's really interesting how things evolve into it. Harry Suter will do. I hate this when players back into the opposition and cheat for free kicks, says Thom. Yep, completely agree, pal. Completely agree. Harry Maguire is younger than Kyle, to be honest. Yes, he is, Bri. Daz says, Mansfield got Arsenal in the Cup and Hollywood got Chelsea. Let's hope that takes the mind off the league game tomorrow. When are the games due to be played, though, Daz? That's the thing. If it's nowhere near, then it won't be relevant, will it? Boro haven't beat Cov since January 2022. 9 games since then with 7 wins and 2 draws for Cov. Do you know what, Aid? I buy into stuff like that as well. I think there are hoodoos. I think there are bogey teams and all that sort of thing. So, are you not having it?
No, don't speak to me about hoodoo. Don't. I can't.
Why?
Don't make me bring it up, please.
Come on. Well, you can't dangle that carrot.
Listen, I have been to the new Wembley. I have seen us play there. I was off work due to a bad situation, and I still watched it again this year. And I can wholeheartedly say I must have watched it back 40 odd times, and I still am convinced we were robbed. I hate hoodoo voodoo. Go away.
Well,
it spoiled it twice for me. And once I was there.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, mate, I think I've been 4 times. In fact, that might have been the 5th. Yeah, we're not great. We're not great. Pasty time, says Dave Morwood. Time check, says Bri. It's half time, Bri. Just so you know, pal. It's half time. I know you put that before. I'm only playing. More chance of Harry Bow, says Dave Leary. Do not get the Harry Bow chat started again, please. It's one of those that it's like not brain rot, but it's like an earworm that people just cannot get off. Has Suter played a game yet? No, he hasn't, Rama. That's the thing. That's the concern that Adam's raised, and I'm with him, to be honest. We get to get former players back. Rafinha and Archie Gray back, please. No, we don't get to Ed. I think we all sort of fantasize that some players will return one day. I think Kyle Walker is more likely than most, just because of the time of his career, really. But he's certainly on the way down now, isn't he? So, United love a challenge, says Jack. Andrew says, Suter better option than me or McGuinness for next season at the right price. That's the key, though, isn't it, Andrew? It's got to be at the right price. He'll be on huge wages. He'll probably bring a decent size fee with him as well. They signed him for 15 million quid. We'll have to wait and see. Have you seen the wages Leicester are paying? It's crazy. Paying mid-table Prem wages. Harry Winks is on 90k a week alone. It's crazy. I posted a video in the chat groups today because I stumbled across it on my like For You page or wherever it is on YouTube. Leicester, the downfall of Leicester City, and it's Charlie Methven, I think he's called, the old Sunderland director that went in with Stuart somewhere or other. And they're just talking about the situation at Leicester and how bad it is. And I think it's a real eye opener. I knew that Harry Winks were on 90 grand a week, and they've no relegation decreases either in the contracts, which is crazy, absolutely crazy. I think Boro have been more interested in leaving something on their man rather than playing football. They were better last week when playing football against us. They were better last week, to be fair. Give me Bindon on a permanent, says Will the Plug. In the summer over any other potential centre-back targets. Would love it. Bindon on a permanent, Adam, you having that?
Yeah, but it also depends on what... It's Forest, isn't it?
Yeah.
That we've got him from. All depends on what they do, I think, and how loyal and how much he buys into what everything that we do compared to what Forest do, and see which lines up more. I think he looks better in a Sheffield United shirt, personally.
I definitely agree with that. Definitely agree.
It's down to the man.
I think he'll play for us. He gets in alongside Tanganga. I think they've got a good partnership. And I think it probably depends on whether Forest stay up or go down. And I think they're going to go down. And I think that means it's less likely that he comes to us, if I'm honest. So even though they've got to get players out, he'll be a cheaper one for us to keep. Nigel shows how badly Leicester is being run. No relegation clauses in contracts. It's crazy, says Andrew. Crazy, isn't it? I think they have 6 players that are paid the highest in the league that are over 50k a week. Absolutely right. Hibbs says, good afternoon from Boston, lads. Good afternoon, pal. Hope you're good. James says the ref from Wembley playoff was the ref who did the Villa versus Newcastle. I think he's been stood down. Ox.
No,
Jamie
I'd
said
love to stand him down myself.
not Call of Duty style, hopefully.
No.
Hey up, lads, says Jamie. I hope you're doing well. And can someone tell me how this game is getting on? I'm at work until 6. Yeah, it's 1-0 Cov. And I think they've edged it, but it's been very much end-to-end. And I've really enjoyed it. It's been a really good game. How have you found it for your first neutral game in a long, long time, Adam?
It's interesting. I like it. Like, it's not slow paced. They're both trying to go at it rather than just, we'll play for counter attack, which is the safer option, or wait for a mistake, because then you're just inviting it to you. They're both, it's going back and forth, and it's a more fluid game. The ref, I think, is trying to be a bit lenient in places and let the game just play, which is what we'd all like to see, which plays a big factor into it as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's been interesting. I'm not surprised I've got it right, but I'm surprised it's only been one goal.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. I think there's more goals in it if it carries on with this pace. What you need is 150 grand a week player and have Man City paying 120 grand of it. So, yes, that's right. Harry Winks has fallen out with the last 4 managers at Leicester. I think when that happens, you have to maybe look at yourself, don't you? With Forest, it would have a new manager every 3 months, says Ed. That's true. That's true. What do you make of the situation at Forest, Adam?
I don't really watch the Premier League since we got knocked out of it because
all right. To get you up to speed, they have got a Greek owner who sort of rules a dictatorship over the club, and obviously it's his club. He gets to run it how he chooses, but they'll now be on their 4th manager. He's just appointed their 4th manager. It's a Premier League record this season. So yeah, absolutely crazy at that club.
Well,
Andrew, comment. Sorry.
To bring it back to us in tables as well, look what happened with us at start of season. Owners getting, not saying too far involved, but making the wrong decision based on what they think that they know, and it making an absolute mess of it. And they're on a 4th manager, which is not good.
It's not good at all, mate. Cheers for letting me know, mate. No problem, Jamie. Anytime, pal. We're here to catch you up. Don't worry about that. Will the Plug says, just seeing the goal for the first time. Is that the same Brint who played against us? Yes, it is, mate. Yes, it is. Brentford have just gone 1 up, says James. Interesting. Who's been the better team, though, says Jamie. I'd say Cov have edged it. Cov have definitely edged it. Yeah, they've been the ones in the ascendancy, I think, particularly Sakamoto. I mean, Mason Clark's been a problem. I think Onyeka's played well, but Sakamoto's been the boy that's caused all sorts of problems for Boro down that right-hand side. Evening, guys, a bit late, but hey-ho, says Paul. How's the game been, and what's the score, please? It is 1-0 to Cov, and Cov have been edging it, as I've just been saying. Greek owner who gets through more managers than plates, says Ramaman. Jesus, lads, says Chubsy. Boro have been shocking. Great blueprint for teams to play versus us. Cov playing like a top team again. Yeah, they are. They are. Jack says, I'm too hoping we can get Binden. Paul says 47 likes and 97 watching. Come on, hit the like, guys. Thank you, Paul. Always doing us a solid, mate. Hey up, Paul. How are you, mate? Says Jamie. And Daz says, when we get rid of Ings and maybe Ty, would you bring back Archer, Jim? Archer, Adam?
Not for me.
Wow. It was nice of Adam to join us on stream. So, I'm making it.
In an ideal world, I'd have Billy Sharp back scoring overhead kicks like I did against Angry Ginge, but I can't. So
True, very true. Very true. No to Archer, says Dave the Nose, who's got absolutely no respect for anything. Hey up, Jamie. All good, thanks. And you. There you go. Right. We are up to date on the comments, pal. I can't be having this Archer disrespect in the chat. To be fair, it is looking more and more like he was a bit of a one-season wonder at Boro. I refuse to believe it. I'm going 4-1 on Sunday, says Jamie. We keep them crying. 4-1. 4-1. 6-0 you've gone for, Adam.
yeah,
6-0. Love that. Love that.
I've got to back them.
Of course you have. Of course you have. Who's your favourite player, by the way, as we're getting to know each other?
It's gonna have to be Gus. I'm sorry.
Is it?
And
Sorry.
yeah, I did mention something. I think it was it with Gav? Might have been Gav the other night when you were just talking about things that were going off.
Yeah.
And the Birmingham City game that I've not had anybody else mention. Nobody else really had any fight or any grit. And he was stood on the halfway line and went, I wonder what if I'm having a go. And next thing you know, it's in back at net out of nowhere. I was in absolute limbs in that moment because you could tell as soon as it left his foot, that's going towards net.
We
I've
were
never seen a
awful that
better goal.
night, and that goal just, I mean, even that goal couldn't cheer us up, but what an unbelievable strike that was. And I don't think anybody else on pitch can do that, to be honest.
No.
So, yeah, he's some player. The ability in that boy's boots is incredible. I just wish we'd have seen more of it this season. He's certainly coming back to it now as both teams come back out, showing the updated tables. Everybody's pretty much even. Boro on 61, Cov on 62. I think Millwall were in third on 56, but it's gone off. So
I'll check for you if you want.
Oh, top man. Daz says, neither would I, Dave. I'd rather have £30 million man back. Unbelievable, Daz. Paul, I'm okay, mate. Yeah, I'm just at work, says Jamie. If they score, I'd dock the wages, says Jack. Dave the Nose says, I'd rather have Addy Akinbad by Darren. That is a blast from the past. Glenn Hodges was my favourite from the past, says Ramaman. This season, I'd have O'Hare over Hamer. Yeah, I think over the season, definitely. If you're talking about individual talent, it's a tougher conversation, I think. Nige says, no way can we concede against that lot Sunday. They wouldn't stop talking about it even if we hammer them. We are back off. We have kicked off again. We'll wait and get your time check in a second. Nice one, Jamie. Keep grafting. As for Sunday, I reckon you'll score 6+. My break is over now, lads. Take care. Up the blades, lads. Big win on Sunday. Latest, Jamie. If it's not 3-1 by half time, I'll be disappointed, says Ramaman. Nice one. Right, let's get this banner back up and going. Oh, close chance there for Boro. Whittaker.
Table as it stands, Millwall third, 5 points, and Ipswich 2 points behind them.
Right, okay. It's a point-blank header from Whittaker after a cross by McGree. Just over the bar. You've got to do better there, to be honest. He's not known for his heading. I'll give him that, but 5-0 Sunday, says Andrew. My favourite past player was Brian Dean. More than a goal scorer. More than a scorer. More than a scorer. That's a rate cross, says Dave the Nose. So difficult to wrap his foot around that. Yeah, you disappointed in Edda, Dave? Are you disappointed? Would Aaron Leary have buried that into the top corner? Possibly. Oh, it's a poor pass back from Brown. Uncharacteristically, to be honest, but Boro get fortunate with it. Target with a throw now down left-hand side.
Middlesbrough didn't have a shot on target in first half, according
Really?
to what it's just shown, compared to us where we had 8. If I've read that right.
Hackney with the ball in the middle. Everybody behind the ball for Cov. Oh, defend in a 4-4-2. Radoni just a touch deeper than Hadji right. And then it's 2 banks of 4. Morris into Conway. Oh, again, he's well pressed and they have to go backwards. Malanda now don't really know what to do with it, to be honest. Knocks it back to Ayling. Oh, it's a poor ball from Ayling. Sakamoto comes together with Target. It does look a little bit naughty, that. Sakamoto definitely got to the ball first, or it appeared so at that point. And then the commentators are saying he maybe slipped and then caught. He definitely caught Target. Looked a bit naughty in real time. We haven't seen a replay yet. Sakamoto gets the book in. Ayling sells Target short. Sakamoto does slip, gets the ball.
Yeah, he got the ball.
I tell you what. It's not a yellow card, that.
No.
It's not a yellow card. He does slip, and then his trailing foot takes out Target's standing leg, but it's not really he couldn't get at it where
you give him the free kick and it's not a card.
I agree with that. Yeah, it's not no card. Right. So look, Mrs. Leary buries it in the top corner. Nice. Great start from Boro, says Nige. Is it a cop-out to say my favourite player of all time is Billy Sharp? No, Dave, it is not. It is not a cop-out at all. Went on a decent run after the last game against the Pigs. Hope Sunday's game will put us in good form going into the Cov game, says Andrew. Yes, me too. Not a yellow for me, Clive, says Dave the Nose. It's great to see a bit more of Dave the Nose on the channel recently. We've done back-to-back streams with him. And he's on again tonight in the comments. Love to see it, pal. And, all being well, we'll be making an appearance at the after party on Sunday. So if anybody wants any selfies with Dave the Nose, he will be there. As will the Man Mountain. Ramble royalty. Hackney to Morris. Malanda out. Lovely ball out to Britain. He's a touch of class, that Malanda. It's a good tackle from Mason Clark.
Middlesbrough just seem to be a bit indecisive every time they're wanting to do something.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not sure. Not sure. Oh, Morris. He does. He stands on Graham's foot. More than a feeling.
Oh.
Whittaker's going to take this free kick then. Deep from the right-hand side, crosses it in left-footed. It's not really an in-swinger, though. It's more drilled, and it's just going to go over everybody's head and out for a throw. And then Mason Clark just pushes it a lot further forward. Nice little savvy bit of play.
Break it down a bit, slow it down.
Okay. Target with the header back. Bobby Thomas clears. Malanda collects. Does well to look after the ball. Brings Britton into play. He's got space to run. He
Get
does.
forward.
It's Brown with a cross into the box, but it's too close to Rushworth, who collects. Here comes Sakamoto now, released quickly. Something we don't do enough of. He runs into an absolute blind alley there, straight into a load of red bodies. But Coventry nick it back. It's back to Rushworth. Boom. Upfield. Hadji Wright with a clever little nudge on Ayling. But Boro do win the ball. Ayling back to Morris. Britton involved again. Malanda. Brown back to Malanda. Back to Ayling. Hackney out to Britton. Boro just looking after the ball at the minute. Now starting to progress. Alan Brown. Lovely little ball inside to Whittaker, but he's got 2 men on him. He loses the ball. Coventry come away with it. Radoni with a poor touch. And it's all the way back to Sol Bryn. Daz says, I was at Boxing Day with my Dark Side family, and we've been listening to that song for nearly 50 years. We have to give these a pasting, and they'll have to listen to us singing about it for the next 50 years. Paul says, the night the Blades put those piggies down, St Mary's bells were ringing. The night the Blades sent those piggies down, and all the Shoreham were singing. Ha, 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 ha. And repeat. Lee says, my favourite Blades player would have been broken down by decades. 80s, it was Colin Morris. 90s, Brian Dean. The noughties, Michael Brown. The 10s, Billy Sharp. The 20s, so far, Illiman and Dye. Worst player in each decade? Discuss. Dave the Nose says, calling it now, Boro win this. Cannot wait for the weekend, says Gaz. Gaz is like an Energizer bunny now that he knows he's got a pass for weekend. Don't blame him. Oh, and it's Coventry clear it. Question, how many have got Monday off for extended celebrations on Sunday? Have you got Monday off, Adam? Have you? Nice, mate. Nice.
I had to book it off, mate. There were no way in hell I were.
Dave the Nose, in answer to Lee's question, is putting Charlie Good and Chris Hussey on the list. So, worst player in each decade. How many Hayden Hackney spins, and it's straight at Rushworth. How many decades you been watching us, Adam?
2.
2. So, in the 10s and 20s, who were our worst player for each one, in your opinion? Forget that. Hadji Wright's just put Cov 2-0 up. Oh, my word. Out of nowhere. Rushworth had ball. I looked at you, and then Hadji Wright shoots.
That were a great goal, though.
Hadji Wright. Oh, dear. Oh, dear, oh, dear. Wowzers. Right, let's see what happens here. It's got to be a long ball from Rushworth. Bang, it is. Huge, long ball. Ayling watching it. Gets muscled off the ball. Oh, it's straight down the pipe. He runs between the two defenders. Desperately wants to go for Ayling instead of Malanda. He does. And it's a lovely, he runs towards the 6-yard box. He's going to the left-hand side of the goal. And he touches it with his left foot. Bottom right corner. Really, really good finish. He's got that in his locker. Inconsistent, but he's got that in his locker. Well done, Hadji Wright. Doug King buzzing with that. Matt SB buzzing with that. No doubt.
Oh, it's turned them up a dial a bit.
Yeah, it has. Boro waking up, and now the referee blocks the path of Hayden Hackney. Gets completely in the way. Poor that from referee. Really poor positioning. Lucky
That
charm
table's
coming to the
getting a
match too. Get in. Mrs. Dunn's coming. Right, here come Boro.
Oh,
McGree knocks it in. Oh, Conway wanted a pen. They were not going to get it. 90 after 90 on Sunday, says Doz are Downs. The Leeds fan? No, hopefully not. Can you imagine? It'd be a bit of a downer, won't it? Oh, here we go again. Hadji Wright gets robbed of the ball. Hayden Hackney, good tackle. Brown to Whittaker. It hits his arm. You're not going to give it, surely. Matt Target now for Boro. Cov getting in a good shape again. Oh, it's a mistake. McGree, Alan Brown. Oh, it's a poor pass. Intercepted by Onyeka. Well done. Does really well there. Some pace this game. Just showing goal again. Luke Ayling does not know what to do. Can't get anywhere near him. Ayling shouting at the keeper.
keeper should have come out to it, really.
Possibly. Yeah, he should. He should. Keeper should read that better, but he's got two centre halves on one striker.
They should also do their job.
Brown and Whittaker off. Let's have a look. It'll tell us in a minute. Sarmiento and Strelic on. Interesting. All right, you don't have to mention Bromley. Solbrin with an awkward ball out to Target, who does really well. Knocks it against Radoni, who tries to rile the crowd up.
Oh.
All the way back from Van Uwyk. Rushworth clears again.
Hayden Hackney's doing not. Is it Hayden Hackney?
Number 7 for Boro.
Yeah, he's just running circles around him.
Yeah, it's a good player.
It's just a shame he's not got anyone to back him up at the minute.
Yeah, true. Tommy K. Here he is again, Hackney. Making everything tick for him.
Yep.
Callum Britton.
Oh.
Cross is cleared. Out for a throw.
I'm surprised he let that go. I would have probably played that back in. Tried to catch him off.
Gyro. Oh, Callum Britton. Did not anticipate that. Hadji Wright was having a very good game, it has to be said. Can Radoni keep it in? Yes, he can. Crossed in. Malanda clears. Great clearance. You are the reason I breathe. Can't catch my breath with this game. Very good. Solbrin out to collect again.
Get tired there, mate.
Oh, mate, I'm not sleeping very well at the minute. Busy. Got a lot of juggling plates, but it's all good. Half term as well, that never helps.
Oh.
Hackney out wide.
Right, two of them. Oh no, he's not going to do it.
Twinkle Toes gets robbed. Here's Luke Ayling then, bringing it out of defence. Oh, lovely touch. Here come Boro. Target. Morris. Target again. Out to McGree. Target. Stay on side, Morris. He does. Hackney gets the ball back. Morris, they're doing such a good job with the press. Boro have got nowhere to go, but now Hackney gets a little bit of space. Plays in a target down the line. It's crossed in. It's a good header. Good header clears that Bobby Thomas, I think.
Yeah.
And it doesn't go out of play. So here comes Radoni down right hand side. He's not going to have the pace to beat his man, Callum Britton. Well done, Bobby Thomas.
I think if we didn't have Bindon or he don't want to come to us, I think he'd be one that I'd be considering.
Oh, yes, mate, definitely. Definitely. It just depends whether, if Cov go up, it's whether they see him in as a Premier League player or not. Can't see why they won't give him a go. Sakamoto robs the ball in midfield. Here comes Hadji right on the edge. Oh! It's just wrong side of the post. You're on for hat-trick there. Sakamoto runs through the middle like a hot knife through butter, lays it off to Hadji right, who looks like he toe pokes it, to be honest. That's how my Sophie shoots on a weekend. I'm always telling her. Can't control the ball if you put your toe through it. It's just easier. Morris. Oh, nice. Oh. Sarmiento hits the post. Beautiful curling effort. Unbelievable.
I was literally about to say they need to take a couple of shots from range because they're not getting close.
It's good feet from Morris, who it gets away from him a little bit, but Sarmiento takes it off his toes with a bit of a. He don't quite curl enough, like commentators are saying. He has got a bit of bend on it, a little bit more, and it's 2-1. Solbrin with a hoof downfield. Can Matt Target collect? He nods it back. Riley McGree into Hackney. Shoots. No. High and wide. High and wide. So, Adam, this is the best that the Championship has to offer at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate you don't often watch other teams, like you've said. You do watch Sheffield United all the time. Where would you say our team and squad matches up to these two at the minute? Are we on the same level when we play well? Are we a little bit short? Where do you think we are, pal?
At the minute, because of certain players and swapping in and out and trying to figure out where players can cover for injuries and stuff, we're a little bit behind, not far off. Nothing that's not achievable, but fully fit, we should be up there.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that.
I mean, Calvin Phillips wouldn't want to come through the door if we weren't.
That's true. Oh, sloppy from Boro. No, Mason Clark tries to buy a free kick, doesn't get it.
That's a fair challenge.
Like that. Boro with a good press, and they win it back. Hackney now. Oh. Hackney played him through. I think it was Sarmiento again, but lost possession. Boro again. Just a bit sloppy on edge. Target. Into Morris. Target again. Hackney. Out wide to Britton. Crossed in. Morris, it looks like handball that. It's a goal from McGree. McGree gets the rebound. 2-1. Oh, my word. Woohoo! I love the Championship. Absolutely love it.
It's what the Premier League was before VAR.
Oh, yeah, mate. Not bad. Not far wrong at all. Chuckle Brothers defending ruins my prediction. I know note. I predicted 3-1 Boro as well, says Daz. Got to be a game over when Boro attack. Oh, this is 10 minutes ago, to be fair. Alien's a shocking centre half. Not edge great your takes, Jimmy. Boro winning the league and right overrated. Well, I still think Boro win the league. And I still think Adji Wright's slightly overrated. He's got 2 tonight, though, and he's played well. Diabolical, some Boro fans saying Alien was better than Tanganga, to be fair. Correct. Agree with that. Up the Jers, says Ian. Fair dues. Darren says Alien being shown for the defender he is. Crap. Alien best centre-back in the division. Ha, 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 ha. Alien as a senior player needs to take some responsibility, says Tom. I agree with that. 80s De Jaffo, says Gaz. Noughties Nade Sung Yong. 10s Morrison or James Wilson. 20s Koulibaly. I could do a poor 11, I think. Keeper glued to his 6-yard line. Pity he didn't perform like this last week. Yep. Alien passing the book there. I agree. Oh, look like handball. Penalty to Cov. It's got to be Adji Wright for that trick, surely. Matt Target with an handball. Let's have a look at this again. Eccles crosses the ball. And it's up here. Unnatural position. Handball. Good spot by the ref. He'll be disappointed with that.
Should have tucked his arm.
He's moved his arm for balance. He hasn't moved his arm to hit the ball, but because it's in an unnatural position, it's interfering with play with your arm. Wow. Ayling gets booked for Chelpin. Now then.
I think he's a bit too big for his boots, him.
Ayling.
Mm.
It's a shame, really. He's known to be a really good kid. But he has been.
A bit too full of himself of recent.
Been a bit gobby tonight. Joe in chat saying it's a joke. I don't think so. I think it's a pen. Come on then, Sol Bryn. Let's see if you can save this Adji Wright on a hat trick.
I'm not even going to look and he doesn't save it.
Cov fans praying in background. Run up. Stutter shoots, and it's in the bottom left corner. Sol Bryn goes the right way, but it's a goal. Oh, it's a massive goal, that. Massive goal. I still find it hard to believe we didn't have a go at signing Radoni when he left Wimbledon to go to Huddersfield for $1.5 million in 2022. Really good footballer and excellent prospect back then. Yeah. Even at $5 million when Cov picked him up from from town. It's a good player. Good player. If Boro played like this against us, we'd have done them, says Danya. It's ended 1-0 to Brentford. Interesting. We're going to have to be on our game when Cov come to beautiful downtown Bramall Lane after this performance tonight. I don't know. I think we've seen night and day performances before, haven't we? I won't worry too much. Hat trick for Hadji Wright. Fair play. I do call him out, and I'll continue to do so because I think he's wasteful. But tonight is very good.
I think the presence that Ipswich had after the 5-0 that we suffered was more intense than what Cov will be for us.
Yeah, possibly. Matt Grimes gives away a free kick to Boro in a dangerous position. It is a naughty one. Goodness me. How good is the Championship? So good. Aileen doing his best Jackie Long throw impression to the ref. Paul says, I'm here, Jim, because Cal is doing my head in talking about immortality. Don't be watching him. Don't watch him. Always come over to us instead of watching that Fowler kid. He said he was going to watch along tonight. What an ass. Apologies, family channel. Hayden Hackney crosses it in. Near post. Doesn't beat the first man. And it's poor. It's cleared. Poor delivery, that Hackney. Disappointed in you. Boro recycle it again, but it's cleared by Cov. Victor Torp getting warmed up for Cov the Saint. 73 minutes on the clock. Oh. Malanda now to Aileen. Oh, what? Why? Why would you try a neat little flick like that when it's so busy? Along Coventry back line, it's cleared. Middlesbrough have to come again. That's going out. Surely.
Oh.
He's done well there. He's done really well to keep that in. And it's now a Boro throw. Frank Onyeka coming off. Debut. Played well. Played very well as Onyeka. Decent player. Sam says, not watched the game. Who's been the better team? Coventry, mate. Coventry have been the better side tonight, I have to say. Right, Britain with a throw. Sarmiento. Britain again. Has to go backwards. Coventry come out to the edge of the box. Target knocks it back. Sarmiento crosses and it hits the outside netting. It's poor. Living under your spotlight.
Well, there's no need for that. I know I'm ginger, but I'm not that bright.
85-ish, Vivish, whatever his name is. They're just noting that he was the Cov assistant manager up until 2024 with Mark Robbins. Vivash, I think he's called something like that. But he's really highly rated in the game. Now he's Boro. I think he's assistant boss. Right. Okay. Headed clear by Cov. Torp knocks it forward. Malanda. Oh, but Wright hassles him off the ball. Well done, Hadji Wright. He does have these games every now and again, I have to say, which makes me look a fool. De Silva on the left-hand side for Cov. Here they come again.
Always done him.
On the ball. SA, who has come on without me seeing him come on. Must have come on for Mason Clark, and he wins a corner. Here comes Bobby Thomas up for the corner. Knows the pitch like the back of his knee. Right, Victor Torp's going to take the corner. Can Cov get another and just kill this game completely? Cross comes in, it's decent. It falls. And the referee makes the typical referee decision of when something happens in the box and you can't tell what's happened, give it to the defending team. Oh, that's poor from Ayling again. Gives it, Sakamoto collects it. And that looked a free kick. I know. Thing is, Radoni plays for these free kicks. That's why he don't get him. He left his leg in on purpose there. It did get taken, but he's not won it because the ref knew he were playing for it. And here come Boro again now. Morris out wide to Callum Britton. Hayden Hackney. Morris. Morris again. Ayling. Decent ball through. Oh, it's a good save from Rushworth.
This isn't the same squad that we played against. It can't be.
I know. Why couldn't they play like this against us? If anybody's keeping up with our time, I'm on 78 minutes and 10, 11, 12. Are you about the same, pal?
Second and a bit under.
Okay, cool.
Bit negligible.
Yeah. Boro again. Over halfway. Sarmiento picks it up on the right-hand side. Spins and goes backwards. Inside. Looks... Oh! Riley McGree picks up in the box. Knocks it back out wide.
Someone with a bit of space.
Again, trying to buy free kicks. Does my head in. Ref don't buy it. Here comes Van Uwijk. Ervijk, if that's the way we're calling him. Loses possession. And gives away a free kick. So many people rate Van Ervijk or whatever he's called. He ain't a patch on Femi Sariki for me. And yes, I'm biased, but he doesn't impact games. Not for me. Morris out to Callum Britton. Morris again back to Ayling. Sarmiento picks the ball up deep in the middle, which you'd think it's not where you want him, really. Target to Malanda. Target. Oh, it's just a lazy ball over the top that gets cleared by Cov. Ayling cannot deal with it. And it's picked up by SA, who gets pushed. And they're not going to give it, are they? It's going to be a throw into Boro. 10 minutes to go. Let's have a look. Paul says, will any team get 100 points this season? I think 95 for top, 88 for second. No, I don't think anybody will get 100 points, mate. I don't think they will. I don't think the quality's the same as Leeds and Burnley last season. If Cov go up, what price would you quote them for Gus? With a year left?
30. No, I'm joking.
8 probably, if we can. Paul says, I bought my Tenement pads for Sunday. It should be wearing one now. Brilliant game. Up the blades, up the ramble. Like and subscribe. Nice, Paul. Hope your predictions aren't this bad on Sunday, Jim. Yeah, me too, pal. Me too. Cov haven't fell for the traps in the press that we did, says Dave the Nose. then they take their chances. That's the difference. You're starting to use some technical wording there, Davy boy. I think on our day, with a full strength side, we would beat Cov, says Kyle. That's a very brave thing to say, as they are whooping Boro at the moment. Ticker tape needs updating, Jim. It says 1-0 Cov. Oh, yes, it does. Okay, thank you for that. You're absolutely bang on. It was a little bit out of date, I'll give you that. It's now 3-1 Boro, 3-1 Cov even. I need to get the timings. Hadji Wright coming off. Need to get the timings for Hadji's goals and the Boro goal as well. So it was, right, 21.
55 and 71.
55. 71. Ben.
And then the pen was 71
Yeah.
for them. And then for theirs, it's 67.
Riley McGree.
Yep.
6-7. Thank you. Yeah, I know. Sorry about that. 2 10-year-olds.
I can't say my reply that I have for that, but it's a good one.
Okay. Family channel, though.
I'll put it in.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I need to be careful. I'm on a machine at work, but is it still 1-0? No, Jamie, it's not. It's 3-1 to Cov, as Bryce says. Cheers, mate, says Jamie. Don't look at my ticker tape. It's absolutely useless. It's up to date now, though. It's up to date now. Apart from with the subs, I haven't put them on either. So those are the starting lineups. Cov 3, Boro 1, Wright, hat-trick, and McGree for Boro. Riley McGree. We'll share precious moments. Looks like Adam's debut is going to be a winning prediction. Great start, Adam. Yes, it is. It is going to be a winning prediction. You did say Cov win, didn't you, pal?
Yes. It's one of them. It's just, it seemed more likely with how the championship is.
Yeah. Van Erwijk. Sims now, who's come on for Wright. Handball. Hackney. Gets the ball back and then sprays it out wide to Callum Britton. Sarmiento. Inside to Luke Ayling. Back to Sarmiento. Again, Coventry in a really solid couple of blocks here. Almost everybody behind the ball. Morris chips it inside to McGree. Can he do anything with it? Premier League level player, according to Conor McGilligan. No, he can't. Hackney. McGree. Straight at the keeper. You were going to score then, weren't you? Just as I was taking Mick out of Connor. Typical. Oh, yes. Just got your message. Yeah, thanks for not mentioning that on stream.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah. Does Gus leave for free at the end of the season? No, it'll be next season, Chris. If you don't sign a new contract, it'll be end of next season. I think we'll sell him in summer. Paul says, who do you think could cause an upset in the FA Cup 5th round? If you've seen the draw, that is. Wrexham have got Chelsea and can't remember the other one. Oh. Coventry, so well organised, well disciplined tonight. They've deserved this. And it's mad that nobody really that I spoke to, other than Adam, gave them much of a chance. EFL League 1, 11 games live. League 2, 11 games live. Tuesday night. Interesting. Sarmiento. Luke Ayling to Hayden Hackney. Oh, lovely ball out wide from Hackney. Oh, Bobby Thomas. Oh, clash of heads with Target. I think.
Essay, I think.
Essay. Yeah.
It's unfortunate that.
Yeah. They're both up. They both look all right. It's not. It's more a glancing thing than anything else. When will I see you again? Oh, share precious moments. Paul says, oh yeah, who could cause an ups? I haven't seen the draw, Paul. I'd have to have a proper look at it, pal, to give you an honest answer. Jamie says, I work at Fork Masters. Do you mean Forge Masters? Might be the Fork Masters. Leeds have got a home draw. Interesting. Oh dear, play up Sky Blues, says 09 Sky Blues. Never mind, oh dear. It's good tackle from Van Erwijk. Out for a corner.
Deal with corner and that's it then.
It's McGree. Corner to Boro then. 87, 53, 54. Cross comes in. Header. Oh, dearie me.
Oh, dear.
Felt it. Is it Cali Sen, did they say? Whatever his name is. Yeah, Sen. Fell to his feet on 6-yard box. He spun and pretty much fell over. He's offside anyway. Yeah, ref's called offside. Lucky boy. Because that were a missed chance, that. Onyeka, different gravy. Yeah, it was very good tonight, I thought. Stags have got the Gunners. Oh, my word. Show your appreciation for Jimmy and Adam by sharing, liking, subscribing to Ramble FC, says Bri. Cheers, boys, for the watch along. Cracking job, lads. Up the blades. Keep it Ramble, people. Thank you, my mate. Much appreciated.
Oh, overdone it.
Paul says it's Wrexham, Chelsea, Mansfield Gunners, Newcastle, Man City. Well, I don't fancy any upsets, to be honest. I think Chelsea and Arsenal win. And City. I think that's what starts on Leeds and Norwich. Bristol City or Port Vale against Sunderland.
Sarmiento, I think.
So, here come Boro again. Crossed at far post. It's just not happened for him tonight. Morris, poor. Hoof clear, I think, by Top. Malanda does well. Knocks it back to the keeper. Here comes Luke Ayling. Just over halfway. Hayden Hackney now. When will I see you? Here comes Hackney. Got to the left-hand side after a 1-2 with Target. Morris shoots, and it's blocked by Bobby Thomas. 6 minutes added time. 6 minutes. Not sure where they got that from. Great game and another great watch along, lads. Thank you, Russ. Well done, Adam. Up the blades, up the Ramble. There you go, mate. Some positive feedback on your first one. James Board is being sued by a former business partner. Can't get any worse. It can. Daz says, did you see the latest story? The Pigs proposed new owners. I think it could end up with Ashley and -15 next season. At least Cal has the Barnsley derby to look forward to. I think Cal wants Ashley, to be honest. Whether he gets him or not is a different thing. How have you found your first watch along, pal? You enjoyed it?
Yeah, mate, it's been great.
Not as nerve-wracking as some think, is it?
No, it's really not. It's laid back, relaxed, and I get to have a laugh.
Good stuff, mate. That's what I want more people to think. You know, it's not for everybody, this, and there's no pressure for anybody to come on, but I certainly don't want them to feel like it's something that's going to be nerve-wracking or out like that, or if you want to get involved, you're more than welcome to get involved. So,
anytime, mate.
Like you've done tonight, mate. Like you've done. So, thank you for that, pal, for putting your hand up.
Oh, that's a foul.
Sure is.
This could be 4-1, yeah.
It could. It could. As Boro make another couple of subs. Desperado. Matt Target off. Riley McGree off. He's had a bit of a nightmare tonight as Matt Target, I have to say. Not only giving away a penalty, but Sakamoto's had him on toast. Monroe and Hansen. This is the Hansen that we were in for as well. Oh, Monroe is Declan Rice.
Declan Rice's cousin.
Interesting. Nice ball in from top, but it's cleared by Boro. Can Hackney come away with it? It's ricocheted off him. Just has a little bit of a tiz. And then back on his feet.
I like that. He got straight back up, no messing about.
Yeah. Big game, Hackney missing again, says Paul. No, well, I don't think so. I think he's played well for Boro, to be fair. It's just they've been second best tonight.
He's had no one really supporting him. He's played some good balls in.
Sky Blue says, how are these so good at Bramall Lane? They look crap. Typical championship. They haven't been at the best tonight, pal. I'll give you that. I wish we'd have played this sort of Boro at Bramall Lane because we'd have done all right, I think. What would have to happen for them to get -15 next season? Don't know off the top of my head. I don't want to tell you something that's not right, but I think I've got an idea. But Carlo says, I'm glad Boro are getting beat. Sick of the media blowing smoke up the backside all week. We had him on the ropes until Rothwell put us in the doo-doo. Dave Morwood says, great watch along, Jimmy. Well done, Adam. Once you've been on, it gets easier. It does. Can't get Dave Morwood off screen now. It's brilliant. I love it when Dave comes on. Daz, cheers everybody up, no matter what the score. If they aren't solid for 35 mil, sold for 35 mil, they can't pay off the creditors. So next season, they'd start off with them. Yes, it was if they didn't reach a certain threshold of sale, wasn't it, Daz? So yeah, thank you for that 35 mil. Think Hackney has been really good. I do, Dave. Coventry defensively so well organised. Thank you, my mate. I completely agree. Completely, Riley McGree. Because you're my mate, and we'll stand by you. You're my mate. No surprises. Haji Wright gets the man of the match. And Lee teamed me up here for another one, another plug. I did mention it earlier, actually. We've got anything planned this week with James at Wednesday Till I Die pod, with it being Derby week? Yes, we have, pal. I don't know when it'll be yet, though, because I think it's me and you tomorrow night before me and Jord go tomorrow night to watch Bristol and Wrexham. I think it might have to be a recorded show with James to go out Wednesday night. Then we're at the Fan Forum on Thursday. Then I've got Hot Off the Presser on Friday. Between that, we've got All Aboard the Championship going out tomorrow at some stage. I don't know. Might have to wait till Wednesday to play it out. Too much content. Too much. To be honest, we could beat either of these on our day. Our problem is that we are not consistent enough, says Gaz. Fair. Relegation, let's have a party and have a good time. Up the blades, up the ramble, says Dean. We will be having a party. Don't you worry about that, Dino. Don't you worry about that, my mate. Here come Boro with 30 seconds of injury time left. And Cov recover the ball. Hoof downfield, as you'd expect. Ellis Sims tries to keep the pressure on. Luke Ayling stumbles and goes backwards. Melander gives it back to Luke Ayling. Boro end up going backwards, just not where they want to be at all. Ayling's got to hit it downfield. Not that it makes any difference now. 10 seconds of injury time left. Ayling with a nice little ball out wide, but it's cleared. Oh, I thought that was full-time whistle then. Hayden Hackney. Oh, no, it's not Hayden Hackney. Samiento gets to the byline, crosses the ball deep. Oh, dearie me. Shot by Declan Rice's cousin. And it is... You'd have wanted Declan there instead of his cousin, put it that way. That'll be a goal kick. And that will be that, I think. Let's have a look. Party starts Saturday night, Dean. Gaz cannot wait for this party, can he? Dino, yes, Ian Hotel, pal, if you're about. Wendy's worst nightmare being relegated at Bramall Lane, says Paul. Yes, it is. And Gaz says, who's driving on Sunday, Jimmy? Well, I'm not a drinker, as you know. So it's actually Andy the Blade's turn to drive, but I've said I'll drive so I can have a little tipple. And that's full time, by the way. That's full time, so I'll be driving. Enjoyed this one, fellas. Night all, says Dave the Nose. Cov have done the double over Boro, says James. Do you mean nails into relegation coughing, Gaz? Yes, absolutely right. Adam, thoughts on your first ever neutral watch-along live on the internet, pal?
Loved it, mate. Can't wait to do it again.
Nice one. That's what I like to hear. Well, thank you for joining me, pal. Thank you to everybody for joining us in the comments. Lee says, brilliant tonight, lads. Well done. Look forward to the next one. Thank you, my mate. Great job, Adam, says Bright. Love to hear that. Get your comments in. Let Adam know what you thought of his first performance, only if it's nice. Daz says, I can't see West Brom getting anything off Cov, and Pompey getting nothing at Millwall means we're going to have to send down the pigs on Sunday. Oh, dear. Keep it ramble, people, says Bry. But for now, oh, no, it's not that easy. I always mess this up on Ramble FC. So we'll just say, up the ramble.